Time is priceless, use it wisely. Join me as I take on the challenge of maximizing every single minute of my day for a whole week. Let's see how I can make the most out of my time. Time is something we all have in common, yet it's incredibly unique to each of us. How we choose to use it can drastically change the course of our lives. Think about it: every second, every minute, every hour is an opportunity to get closer to our goals, to learn something new, or to connect with others. We've all had those days where we feel like we've accomplished nothing, and it's usually because we let distractions get the best of us. Social media, email, and even well-meaning friends and family can pull us away from our goals. Procrastination is another major hurdle, often stemming from feeling overwhelmed by the tasks at hand. Sometimes, we just don't know where to start, so we start with nothing. Our brains are wired to seek immediate gratification, which can lead to endless scrolling through our phones or getting sucked into binge-watching shows. But understanding that these distractions are just obstacles can help us find ways to overcome them. By acknowledging our weaknesses, we can begin to build strategies to manage them. So, how do we take control of our time? It starts with prioritization. What needs to be done today to move us closer to our goals? Setting clear, achievable goals gives us direction and helps us focus on what's truly important. Another strategy is to minimize distractions, turning off notifications, finding a quiet workspace, or using tools that help us stay on track. For me, a game changer was learning to say no. It's okay to decline invitations that don't align with my goals or that I simply don't have time for. This doesn't mean being selfish. It means being intentional with my time. Let me share a story with you. A few years ago, I was stuck in a rut, feeling like I was wasting my potential. I decided to take a drastic step and start waking up at 5 a.m. every day. It wasn't easy, but what I started to notice was the world was quiet, and I had time to focus on myself before the chaos of the day began. This small change had a ripple effect. I started using that quiet morning time to meditate, journal, and plan my day. It gave me a sense of control and clarity I had never experienced before. Over time, I began to apply this discipline to other areas of my life, and the results were astonishing. The point of my story isn't to brag, but to illustrate the power of making small changes to how we use our time. It's priceless, and treating it as such can transform our lives. To sum it up, time is an invaluable resource that we must use wisely. By understanding common challenges, employing practical strategies, and being intentional, we can make the most out of every moment. If you're as passionate about making the most of your time as I am, I'd love to hear from you. Share your favorite time management tips in the comments below. Also, be sure to check out my next video where I'll be sharing my top productivity hacks to help you stay on track. Living with intention, this mindset encourages living with awareness and purpose, making conscious choices about how time is spent. Shaping life through time. The way time is used directly impacts the outcomes and experiences in life. Thoughts on applying this mindset. Prioritization and focus. Using time wisely often involves prioritizing what's truly important and focusing on meaningful activities. Mindfulness of moments. Not taking moments for granted can lead to greater appreciation of life's experiences.